can start filling that out, and I need your driver's license. Everybody thinks you could just go to a gun show and buy a gun without doing the proper paperwork or the background check, and that's not true. There is no gun show loophole, as a lot of the anti-gun people want to get some people that are not fully educated on the laws. Every dealer in the gun show, by federal and state law, has to do a background check on any buyer of a firearm. It's both federal and state law. Right now I'm putting his information into the Pennsylvania State Police. They run the background check. If I get an approval number, then I'm allowed to transfer the firearm to him. This is an inanimate object. It can't hurt anybody. It needs human intervention to use it. Just like a chainsaw, just like a motor vehicle. This weekend, what we've been selling more of are like firearms that are a little more applicable to concealed carry. AR-15 rifles, I know a lot of people call them assault weapons. By definition, they are not. They fire semi-automatic, not full automatic. And they're just like any other rifle that you pull the trigger once, it goes off once. 99.9% of the people that buy firearms and do it legally are doing it to either go target shooting, hunting, or for self-protection.
So I have a Beretta PX4 Storm and a AR-15. I bought my first gun, I think, when I was 19, and I saved it the money. Just a cheap 30-30 lever action. If you're gonna get a gun, you're gonna get a gun. There's really not much saying about it. There's two forms: handgun permit and then background check. And it just Social Security and like your license number, like where you're born, like everything.
Right now, the big thing is the assault rifle or the smaller concealed carry handgun. The assault rifle is because of the possible assault rifle ban they're talking about again. And I think the concealed carry is again because we don't know what's going to happen with the concealed carry permit. I think there's a bill right now that wants to put a nationwide concealed carry permit into effect. Right now, when you have a concealed carry, it's only good for the state you're in and maybe a couple of other states. But if you go from here to Maryland, you physically have to unload your gun, put your bullets in the trunk, and keep the gun up front with you. You can't have them together.
I'm more of a gun collector on certain things. I'm looking for different off-beat caliber rifles and those type of things, different hunting rifles and calibers. So I have twin boys that are 11, so they both shoot. He has his hunting license and actually shoots a lot more. And I was born and raised with guns, even being in New Jersey, which is not a pro-gun state. But him and his brother are very safety conscious around guns, knives, just because they've grown up with it. Well, I think they need to make the gun laws that are in place right and fix the NIC checks, the background checks that they have. Only about 60% of the states actually contribute to it, so there's a lot of things that fall through the cracks. Also, if you look at the Democrats that sat in, 26 of the people that sat down are all gun owners themselves that say the average American citizen shouldn't have guns, but they're allowed to have guns. So it's almost like we've become indentured servants, where what's good for them is not good for us. Practice what I say, not what I do. There's a lot of myths and propaganda that's going out here, especially at the gun shows, that they don't do background checks. Every time I've ever purchased a gun at a gun show or anywhere, they've always done a background check. But again, not all states or agencies are contributing to those background information, so that's where I think things fall through the loopholes. The gun laws we have on place, I think, are good. It's just they need to make sure they're 100% instead of 60% or 70%, whatever they are today.